it is. Y'all are just kind of getting me how you're y'all are getting me how you're getting me. Like it just what it is. So just so y'all know, I am still a little scatterbrained. I have been down for a couple of days now with a pretty gnarly migraine, but here I am doing some Norse reads. I will even turn my phone off. There we go. I do have a little bit of a list already, so let me pull that up. How are we? Did we have a good weekend? And just so you guys know, I am streaming on YouTube as well, so you guys can catch it there. My cards have sat out in the rain. Not in the rain, but you know what I mean. We had some crazy ass storms and energy here last night. They soaked it up. I'm just letting y'all know. Just letting you know. So the list is open. If you guys would like to get on my list for right now. Yeah. My first person on here is Denise Staley, then Zell, Veronica Odell, and Holly Ann, then Travis, then Lindsay Rawls. So, Rawless, sorry. So if you guys would like to get on my list for today, all you have to do is go to my link tree in my profile here. And if you guys notice, my bracelets are not the same. I may or may not have gotten in all of the bracelets that I ordered. So if you guys would like to order one, all you gotta do is go to my site. Here's the catch. You get the one that I intuitively pick for you. Every bracelet that I have, all 200 and something of them, will be personally worn by me. I will intuitively choose one and send it to you that way. So yeah, chances are you'll probably get one of these right here that I've been wearing. So just so you know, they are up on the website. All right, Miss Denise, you ready? And for those of you guys who are asking about the Starseed Sigils, I do have a live scheduled for Friday. So if you would like a piece like on the back of my hand or that I showed you that I drew for a couple of people last week, that live is on Friday. It is during the day. But if you would like to get your sigil drawn, and yes, I will stream it to YouTube as well. So it will be there. If you guys would like to get your sigil drawn, you can register on that form because I have to have some information from you first. So yeah. All right. Miss Denise, you ready? So a starseed sigil is similar to what's on the back of my hand. What I do is I pull your birth chart. In fact, I realized that I didn't ask anywhere on here for your birthday. I pull your birth chart, and then once I pull it, there's a whole bunch of different numbers. I have a massive spreadsheet that shows which repeating numbers, which coordinates, like specific coordinates, etc. I'm looking for to pinpoint where you're from. So what I do once I get, I'm sorry, I'm changing that form real quick. I'm like, I didn't even ask for like the like most important part. There we go. I'm super scatterbrained today, guys. It is what it is. All right. Now I've got it right. So what I do is I take a look at the delineation lines. So this is what I use in relocation, astrology, things like that. But it is a coordinate. It looks like if you took a map of the world and stretched it out, it will have all these lines on there. Everybody's lines are different. So I take these points, I plot them on a piece of paper, and then I draw the sigil around it. So it will be like this. Each different circle is for something different. It has specific points on it, as you can see the dots. And then they all have certain lines according to certain numbers that I see in your birth chart. So every single one of these is specific to you. They're specific to your birth time, your birthplace, your birth date, and your birth chart. Now, if you don't know If you don't know your birth time, get as close as you can. Like if you know you're born in the afternoon, etc. So there you go. That's what they are. If you guys would like to get a reading this afternoon, the link is on my link tree. Make sure I picked them up the right way. And for those of you guys asking about ordering bracelets, ooh, Denise, you're throwing cards at me. For those of you guys asking about bracelets, all you have to do is go to thebluebodhi.com. They are on there. Like I said, the catch is they are intuitively chosen for you by me. Yes, they will come with something that tells you what stone it is, but every bracelet that you guys order will be worn by me. For example, I'm wearing about 90 right now. Okay, not really 90, but 90 right now. All right, Miss Denise. And for those of you guys that get reads today, if you can't stay, this is being streamed on YouTube, so it will be there. So if something happens and you need to go, the kids break the house, whatever it is, it will be on YouTube, so you can watch it later. I am dual streaming. So, all right. Denise, you start off with the doorkeeper and navigation, and let me put that up so both of you guys can see. Then you have ambition and collaboration. Then you have the spirit of fire. And then you have messenger of the gods. So this right here talks about you coming out of a transition. Not only coming out of a transition, but coming out of a transition much stronger than you went in. So it's not like it turned you topsy-turvy and now you have no idea what's going on. Not only did it put you in a better place going forward, but it showed you exactly what you need, who you need. It literally put all these pins into place. What I saw was the transition putting you where you're like all of the little boxes are checked. It's put a drive under you, it's put a fire under your butt, and it showed you where there are certain pieces, certain people, and certain elements that you need to go forward with this. I have a feeling it's not quite something money-wise, business-wise, etc. It's something specific with you. Whether it's a hobby, it's changing your house, it's something really, really unique with you, but it's something you've been trying to wrap your head around for a long time. Whatever this fire is under your butt right now, this right here, you have all of the passion to start working on this project, to move forward. What's even better is this card here at the end tells me that it's the right time for you to start working on it, that you've been getting all of these signs, all of these little pointers, go here, do this, grab this, etc. So your spirit guides, ancestors, whoever it is you're working with, sorry, I get oil pastel all over my cards from my desk. Whoever it is you're working with is doing everything they can to make sure that the road is wide open for you to move forward with this. And it's fantastic. It's fantastic. So, oh, sweet pea, this is not witchcraft, honey. I hope you have a fantastic day. But this right here is like every green light in a row. So if you are sitting on the road and it's like all the lights are just turning green, bing, 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 for you to be able to move forward with this project. So I'm kind of curious what this project is. Oh, okay. So I drew another card. It is the Feminine Intellect card, which tells me you are all about using your personal power, your femininity, all of that amazing, badass warrior woman you've got in there. So whatever this is that you've been trying to wrap your head around lately, you've been trying to figure out how to move forward with, Now is exactly the right time. Love. This is the week to do it. This is the week to do whatever it is that you've been trying to set your mind to do. So yeah. Yes. Yes. All the like all the yeses, like super awesome, crazy feminine power. Like literally your spirit guides are helping you. Everything in the universe is helping you. It's just awesome. It's just awesome, girl. So if you guys would like to get on my list for today, it's a short list because I have some things and some stuff to do and get ready for before Warrior Reiki this evening at 8:30, and I hope you guys will join me then. And I will that was for Denise Staley. Miss Catherine Mazel. So if you guys would like to get on my list, the link is on my link tree. Ooh, Kathy, that's a lot. Just the link is on my link tree. Since these came out this way, I'm going to put them just like that. All right, girly. So you have Beauty and Vanity. I'll show you that on YouTube as well. And then these came out together, like they fell all together like this. You have mindfulness, lightness, etc., impermanence, like things moving along. Then you have creativity, novelty, and artistic struggle. And you have opportunity on top of that. So they came out like this, with opportunity being on top of all of this. That's important, okay? So if you guys have never watched me read, or you've never watched a professional reader read, we pay attention to the way the cards fall. We pay attention to how, if they're grouped together, what's on top. We don't just automatically spread them out. Every little thing is important, especially when it comes to cards. So just because I kind of know a little bit about what's going on with you, Miss Kathy, I know that you're starting this new job. I know that you're walking into this new position. I also know that you've been feeling a little, this card right here tells me that you're feeling a little less than, whether you're worried about your appearance, whether you're worried about the clothes I don't know what it is you're worried about, girl, but it's something physical. And let me just tell you right now, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter worth a hill of fucking beans. Okay. Doesn't matter. This over here though, I have a feeling that you've been stressing yourself out all weekend and I don't know why. Okay. The opportunity card is the job itself. I don't think we do, Tiffany. So let me do this. There you go. Now you are. So this top card, let me get all comfy here. This top card, there's Miss Leanne. Well, if I can get it to work right, that would be nice. There you go, Miss Leanne. The top card is the opportunity. That is this job. That is this new opportunity that you're walking into. I know that you're a little nervous about it, but here's the thing. It's going to give you such an amazing platform, such an amazing way to help people. And what's awesome is that, yes, I did. Right after this, I'll get you. I'm so glad you said that because, guys, when I have a migraine for a couple of days, like I forget the whole world. I forget how to eat, like all those things. So, no, it was Tiffany. So he managed to catch somebody on Instagram actually telling him they were me. And I was like, that is exactly what I fucking needed for Instagram to see that these bitches are saying they're actually me. So yeah. So yes, after this one, I will totally read for you, love, because I appreciated that more than you guys know. If you can ever get one of these scammers to actually say that they're me, yeah, please screenshot that for me. No, it's okay. You didn't know, Tiffany, love. All right. So Miss Kathy, this is not just an opportunity for you to help others in the same position that your boys are in. This is something that's going to morph into an amazing, amazing opportunity for you, that's going to allow you to take everything that you've learned and all of the hardships you've gone through over the last 20 years and turn it into, it's almost like a new way of people handling these situations. So for me, I would say like new rules, new strategies, new, I can't words, but it's going to absolutely change the way that people around you handle their clients. It's going to change the way that people around you in this new job see their clients. So whatever it is you're worried about, thinking you're not good enough, love, you are absolutely good enough. And you've been put in this opportunity. You've been put in this position, given this position, because of all of the hard shit that you have undertaken over the last 20 years. All of the things that you've learned the hard way with no one to help you is what's going to lead for these new rules, these new regulations and guidelines, and changing people's minds about how they handle their clients. So, sweetheart, you're going to blow this away. You're absolutely going to just blow this away, and it's going to be fantastic. So quit worrying about you. You've got this, and it doesn't matter for a fucking hill of beans. Doesn't matter what you wear, what you look like. Doesn't matter. This right here matters. This opportunity and you being able to change the way that people see their autistic clients. That's what matters. And I'm excited for you, and I'm happy for you. And just know that I'm really proud of you. I'm super proud of you. I think it's going to be fantastic. I know it's going to be fantastic. Let me say that. Thank you, Miss Kathy, honey. All righty. I love when it does this. I'm like, really? All right. Miss Veronica, you ready? I have Veronica, Holly Ann, and Travis. There is Tomisa, but I don't have it on me right now. I can grab it for you in just a minute if you don't mind. There's Miss Veronica. Man, your name, I have a video I have to post, and I'll probably get it posted late tonight or tomorrow. So this last week we were here packing orders and getting everything out, and the lawn guys were outside, right? And they were taking care of the little courtyard out here. And we start hearing this guy singing, right? And he was singing Peaches from Presidents of the United States of America, or whatever the band is from the 90s that sings the Peaches song. So we were recording it because it was fantastic. He has earbuds in and he's just blasting it away. So it was really funny. And then, so we recorded him. And my phone shut off while I was recording some of it, but I got some of it. Yeah, it's fantastic. It was It's fantastic. I gotta upload it. And so when I like was doing something with my phone, I was taking my kids somewhere, and I hit TikTok on accident, and it opened up, and it was somebody playing that song on their video. And then I see that your name is Peaches, and I'm like, all right, I'll upload the fucking video. So yeah, it's funny. So for those of you guys wanting to get on my list today, it is the Norse reading. These are my Norse divination cards. If you guys have never watched me read with them, this is a very, very humongous, very interesting Norse divination deck. Everything in here are old gods, new gods, etc. I love them. It's my favorite deck to read with. So not that my other decks aren't awesome, but this one is swiftly becoming my favorite deck to read with. So if you guys would like to get on the list for my Starseed Sigil coordinates, which are like the one on the back of my hand here. There we go. I guess I could show all of it. That is a link on my link tree. And yes, I do need that information and everything filled out because I will pull your birth chart before the live on Friday. The live is during the day, but I will put it on YouTube so you guys can see, watch me draw your sigils. Okay. So there you go. And Miss Tiffany's got you guys with the free class there. This coming Saturday, I'm teaching a class on American folk magic. It is a pretty long class, like a 3-4 hour long class, but they've got the code for you guys if you would like to join that class for free. So there you go. All right, Miss Veronica. Okay. So you start off with treasure, beauty, and design. Then you also have the opportunity card. I'm trying to hold them like this so it can be seen on YouTube and here. And then you also have reassurance and protection. And then you end with loyalty. So you're at an amazing point in your life right now. You may not feel like it, but you are. You are in this really powerful, really in tune, really in touch, powerhouse, feminine position. It's about to put you in line for an opportunity that's going to seem, it's going to seem little bitty. Let me say that. This opportunity, it's not going to be this like huge life altering change. It's going to be just a little bitty opportunity when it comes along, but it's going to be that little opportunity that it kind of sticks in your gut until you take it, One of the cool things about this is you've got to take it. You've got to take it because it puts you in a place. I'm sorry, I'm trying to check something because there's still tickets left. Let me make sure that it's not okay. Yeah, there are still a few spots left for reads, guys, if you want to get on there. The coordinate sigil, let me see what's going on here because that one should be open. Oh, now it's open. I'm sorry. That's the weirdest thing. I guess that it automatically put that it was closed and I didn't know that. So there you go, guys. For those of y'all wanting the Starseed Sigil, it is fixed now. Just refresh, okay? Like I said, my brain is like, blah, blah, blah. There you go. All right. That's how my brain's working today, guys. Sorry, all over the place. All right. It's working now, guys. So if you go back and refresh, close out, or go back in, whatever, it's open now. All right. This little bitty teeny tiny opportunity is going to put you in front of somebody that is meant to be in your path. This is somebody that you're going to know instantly when you meet them. You're just going to feel this pull to this person. Not in a not like a love way or whatever. It's just this, You've gone through something extremely similar to where they are right now. So when you take this opportunity, you're put in front of this person to help reassure them that yes, they can do what they need to do. Yes, they can move forward. Yes, there's going to be stronger. They're just going to, it's almost like you offer them protection as you're reassuring them. So this opportunity isn't even as much for you as it is for this other person you're going to meet. This person kind of becomes your friend for life after this. And it's funny, every card here is a woman. Every single card. And another woman. Okay. And the card I drew is strength and protection. So this person in particular is somebody that is supposed to be, I can pick up the card I dropped. They're supposed to be in your path. They're supposed to be in your path. Guys, as we go through our life, there are people that come in and out of our path. Sometimes we instantly know that somebody's supposed to be in our path. This person right here is one of those where you're going to instantly know that they're supposed to be in your path. Like you just know they're supposed to be in your path. As soon as you meet them, as soon as you say hi to them, in your brain, it's going to be like, that's the person right there. That's them right there. But you reassuring this person and going forward, you showing them the things you've been through and where you've come from, where you've gone. I'm not sure why the loyalty is important, but it's important going forward. I was hoping maybe in drawing a couple cards, I would get some clarification on that. But this right here, this loyalty that it puts in them is extremely important going forward for both of you. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm curious about this opportunity that comes up for you then, because like I said, it seems like a really, really tiny, small opportunity. It doesn't even seem like something big. Gotcha. Well, this opportunity, you're going to know immediately you need to take it. Like I said, it's just a small one. So maybe it's just a part-time job, or maybe it's not the big, amazing job you're looking for. It's just going to be some small opportunity, but you're going to know you have to take it because this person is important in your path and in their path for you to meet. So, and I love that you have two different protection cards here. Usually when that pops up, especially with somebody that you're going to come across their path or they're going to come across your path, it means that it alters their life for the better. So it's important. It's really important. So if you guys are wanting to get on my list for this evening, for right now, I have just a few spots left. I'm not doing a ton tonight. And if you go through my site, it will automatically populate you on my list here. All right, Miss Holly Ann. I have Holly Ann and then Travis. You're welcome so much. And you know you're going to have to come on and let us know what this opportunity is and all that stuff. So I'm just saying. And I'll make sure to upload the Peaches video after this. I promise, universe. And I saw someone ask if Harvey was going to be there. Yes, Harvey will be here. I got a ton of other pieces in that I finally unwrapped this weekend, today actually. For those of you guys that know me, you'll understand what a feat this is. I actually did not work at all yesterday. I spent the whole day on the couch or in bed because of the migraine. So that's why I didn't work. But for me to actually take a full day off is weird. Is weird. So, all right, Miss Holly Ann. All right. So you have ambition and drive. Get that for YouTube over there so you can see it on there. Then you have the past. Then you have sluggishness, words are hard, and procrastination. Then you have crossing the barrier between life and death. So, something has shifted with you lately. You had all this motivation. I see you down there. You had all this motivation. Oh, got you. Okay. You had all this motivation. You were rushing forward. You were like, go, 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 go. And then all of a sudden, something from your past popped up and it started just planting that little seed of doubt in there. So instead of continuing forward with this ambition, with this drive, with these goals, it's like you just started to sit back. You started to pull away from your own drive, your own ambition. It's almost like somebody was putting the fire out. So now it's at a point where you know something has to change, but you're not sure what it is or how to do it, or it's kind of like you're in limbo. Everything has slowed down. Your drive, that fire has just almost stopped. So it's like everything around you is just stagnant when it comes to this aspect. And I kind of have a feeling that a lot of this is your spiritual path right now. You are rushing forward, falling headfirst down all of the rabbit holes at the same time, just completely throwing yourself in. And then some little thing in here in your mind has been creeping in saying, well, what about this? And what about that? And so on. But this stagnation has got you, it's at a tipping point right now. The card that I drew is the Lord of Misfits. What I love about this is that this is what I drew on in looking at this card, the crossing between life and death, this crossroads that you're at. Seeing the Lord of Misfits there tells me that what's going to shove you out of this stagnation and what's going to shove you back on your spiritual path is you really embracing, and this is going to sound funny when I say it, okay? You really, really embracing the weird aspect of you, the weird aspect of you. Oh no, what did I just do? Sorry. That misfit part, that part that makes you feel like you always stand out, even when you don't. The part of you that makes you feel like the outsider, even when you're with people you've known forever that love you. That part of you that makes you feel like you don't really belong with all the normies, and I've put that in air quotes. Embracing that side of you and not hiding from it, not shying away from it anymore. Being your actual, true, crazy, awesome, weird self, like all of us, is what's going to push you off of this teeter-totter, push you out of the crossroads. Because right now it's like you're just standing there not sure which way to go. By embracing you, it erases all of this junk. You're still going to have this stuff from the past that kind of creeps in every now and then, but it's going to erase this sluggishness. It's going to erase this stagnation that's got you just stuck here. And it's going to replace that ambition and that drive. So I know that's easier said than done. And I know it's easy to sit here and pull the cards and say, this is what you got to do. And I know you can go, I know that, but guys, I know that it's really, really hard. It's really hard to embrace the you. Embrace the you. And I can tell you just from my personal experience, it took me almost 7 years to embrace the me that I am now. But it literally just snapped in my head one evening that, why am I worried about pleasing everybody else? They're not living my life. They're not paying my bills. They're not feeding me. They're not taking care of my kids. In no way does what anyone else thinks of me do anything that allows me to survive. Not a fucking thing. When I realized that, it was super easy. It was like a light switch, like a little toggle switch went inside my head, and I went, I need to be exactly who the fuck I need to be. So it's easy, but it's the hardest easy thing you've ever done. You say it that way. But I know you can do it. And I'm going to show you this card again just because it's badass. And I'll show you guys there on YouTube that again, just because it's badass. You see why I'm in love with these cards? I'm just saying. You see why I'm in love with these cards? Sweet Pea, I have faith in you. I have faith in you. I have faith in all of you because I saw several of you going, this really resonates hardcore. Well, if you realize, guys, that the only person paying your bills and the only person feeding you and so on is you, it gets very easy to not give a shit about what other people think of your path because it's your path. So, hello, Travis. Ready? Hey, Kelso. How are you? Hey, Derek. How are you, love? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Alexis, honey. That's so sweet. Wow. Just got all the crazy cards flying. So my list may be closed for today. Let me look. I'm not doing too many today because I have some things I have to do and get done, take some medicine, etc. for myself between now and Warrior Reiki. I think that there's probably a couple people that still have stuff in their carts, and that's why it's showing closed. I had a much better day than I did yesterday, so there's that. All right. As soon as I said it was throwing all the crazy cards, then it didn't want to throw cards anymore. But what it did throw was 3. Gotcha. I like that the music just got really low and dark. Ready, Travis? So the card that flung out was steadfastness and loyalty. Then you have deception and undermining of confidence. So let's talk about those 2 real quick, and then we're going to talk about these 3. I just want to say that I'm super proud of you. And now I see why. So the other day, I just randomly text Travis. I was like, hey, I just wanted you to know I was thinking about you. You were on my mind. This is why. I see why. I love, that's why I'm grinning. Sometimes whenever I just trust my gut and do shit, it's for a reason. So Travis, I'm really proud of you right now, because this tells me that you have something hardcore undermining your confidence in what your path is, what you thought your path was, where you thought you were going, where you're supposed to be. It's like just this underlying thread of doubt, and it's being put in there for a reason, and we're going to talk about that with these other 3 cards. But you are absolutely being loyal to you, being loyal to Travis, being loyal to the path you know you're supposed to walk, and you're holding your head up, and you're being very steadfast in moving forward. And even though this thread is like cutting you off at the knees repeatedly, you're still continuing to walk forward. You're welcome, love. You're still walking forward and not letting it fall, not letting it stop. So let's talk about these cards, because these came out in 3 like this. Okay. The first one is, this is the very bottom card. This is the advisor, the counsel card. And I know this is what you are. And I know this is what you're striving to walk towards. You're striving to be, is that advisor, that counsel, that the one that people go to. This is the clarity and novelty card. And what's funny, this is kind of a double-edged card, and we'll talk about why. It's clear what you need to do, but it's not clear how to do it. Does that make sense? You know you need to be doing X, Y, Z, but you don't know how to do all of the other things to get to X, Y, Z. So it's, yeah, it's frustrating. It's kind of like you literally can see the pot of gold, but you can't see that last part of the path to get there. This card would be why. And this is the one that was on top of the other 2. This is the Loki card. This right here, being on top of these 2 things, tell me that this all these roadblocks, all of this bullshit that keeps hitting you is being put there for a reason. It's trying to keep you from doing what you're supposed to be doing. When we firmly step out onto the path that we're supposed to be on, everything in the universe and its dog will get in your way. Just like there are beings, people, guides, etc., that are to help you on your path, there are also ones that are to stand in your way and to see if they can keep you from walking on your path, especially right now. Anybody who has been on their spiritual path for very long at all has had this happen. You've seen it firsthand. You've probably overcome some things and have it happen again. The further down your path you walk, the stronger you are in that path, the more shit comes flinging your way to stop you. So that's what's going on right now, Travis. I don't want to say testing, because it's not quite. It's literally stuff standing in the way of the clarity to move forward, to get to this advisor part, to get to this counsel. I don't know if you just needed the clarification. I have a feeling that's all, that you just needed the clarification, that you've kind of known it. You wondered, like, is this just some really gnarly ass testing? Like, what's going on? But yeah, that's exactly what's going on. They're shit trying to knock you off your path, and they're hiding that last little bit of your path. Because when I look at all these and I'm reading all these, I don't see that it's hiding the whole path. It's just a little bit. Thought I was going to yawn. I didn't. It's just a little bit. But it's a vital bit. So yeah. Hey, Miss Penny Pooh. There you go. So you've got this, Travis. You've absolutely got this. So yeah. Like I said, it's literally just some little teeny tiny thing. You're welcome so much, love. You're welcome so much. Thank you, Bumblebee. You're so sweet. Well, Miss Lindsay, is it Rollis? Rollis? Am I saying it right? Am I saying it wrong? Rollis? Rollis? So, my list may be full. Let me refresh it and look. Because I'm not doing as many tonight. So, yep, this says that my list is full. There are some people that still have them in their carts. So, yeah. All right, Miss Lindsay. And like I said, guys, if you get on the list and something happens, the kids light the house on fire, you fall asleep, whatever, this is being streamed on YouTube. So you guys can go back and catch your reading on YouTube, okay? Woo! You're fine, Miss Christine. I'm not doing as big of a list as normal today. So if you guys would like to sign up for the Starseed coordinate sigil, I will be drawing them live here on TikTok on Friday. But make sure and I will put a video out to remind you guys, but make sure that you get your form in, because I'll do them in the order that they come in. Because I have to pull your chart and all that stuff. But it will be a sigil similar to this. So, all right. Miss Lindsay. You have reconciliation. Then you have reflection. Then you have steadfastness and loyalty. And I need to draw one more just for clarification here. Because you have somebody that's trying to come back into your life. And I just need clarification if it's a friend or a family member. And it keeps wanting to draw like 2 cards. Oh, you're being an ass. That's better. Oh, and it didn't help me at all. It gave me the transformation card. Duh. Okay. It's obviously not for me to tell you. But here's the thing. You have somebody that's trying to come back in your life. That's going to be trying to come back into your life hardcore. I have a feeling they've kind of already been sniffing around. And your first instinct is going to be to say, absolutely fucking not. This is not relationship wise. This is not like love wise. I have a feeling this is a family member. Okay. I have a feeling this is a family member. Your first gut feeling is going to be well, not gut feeling. Your first feeling is going to be absolutely fucking not. However, don't make a hasty decision, because when I was drawing the cards specifically for this person, This is the card that pulled, and this is the transformation card. This person has been going through a transformation. They have been changing. Do I feel like they have completely changed? Not really, but they have changed tremendously. So like if this was the whole change, like here being the shit person that they were and this being absolutely perfect, I would say they're about here. Okay. They've done a lot of reflection. They've done a lot of looking at why the two of you are no longer on speaking terms or whatever it is. They've gone through an amazing transformation inside themselves. So the reason I said don't make the hasty decision yet is because this is the time that you need to do some reflection back. This is not set in stone if you need to be back in their life or you don't, okay? What this situation is for you to look back at the different things, at all of this other aspect of really it's with you, within you. Do you want to take that back on? Do you want to be a part of their life? Do you really want them to be a part of your life? Even if they have changed, it's going to cause you to really, really look and see with your own shadow work, with your own shadow self, where your steadfastness lies. It's not so much loyalty, because your loyalty lies with you. It's where your steadfastness lies. The steadfastness in walking forward with this situation or saying no to it. But know that this person has gone through an intense transformation with themselves. So, and I know you said the family part doesn't really resonate, and that may be the case, but I just don't feel like this is romantic. This is not a romantic situation here. This is somebody that you're extremely close to. You used to be extremely close to. Let me say it that way. You used to be extremely close to. So, yeah. They're going to be trying to come back in, and you're going to have to really look and see if you're up for that challenge. Even if they have changed and they're 9,000,000% better than they were. Do you know what I mean? Like, even if somebody has changed, friend, lover, family member, whatever, it's still our decision if we can move past the things that happened and allow them back into our circle, into our life. It's always up to you. It's always up to you. Oh, pot-headed, I totally forgot to put you next. I'm so sorry. See, this is why I have to have a list. But Miss Lindsay, just know that they're going to be hardcore coming back into your life. Really, really trying to come back into your life. So, hi, Casey and OKC. So if you guys want to see me at any of my in-person events, I have a ton coming up. All you have to do is go to the link tree on my TikTok profile or go to thebluebodhi.com, and under events, you can register for any of my shamanic retreats to see me in person at a convention or an event, etc. And we'll get you on the list. Oh, are you talking about my bird over here? I know you guys on YouTube can't see it, so yes, I bought 2 birds at the oddity show. So yeah, this is my other one. It's got the cute little feather sticking out of its nose, but I had to have it. So yeah. So for those of you guys asking about the Starseed Sigil, that is on Friday, and it will be here on the live. That should be the second thing down on my link tree. So yeah. I did. I had to pull her down from way up there. You're so welcome, Casey. I would love to see you. Ed, gotcha. All right. You ready? Let me see who this is. It may very well be. Yes, it is. Ooh, I saw those. I know. Isn't she pretty? There we go. Yeah, I need to rearrange a whole bunch of things. I rearranged a whole ton of things. You guys on YouTube can see it a little better, but I have the shelf up here where that little white thing is. You guys on TikTok can kind of see it. That is my Greek shelf. That's Zeus right there. And I have a whole bunch of other things. And then down here would be my New Orleans hoodoo shelf. And then over there, I have my Norse shelf. And then I have my bookshelf. Oh, okay. Go ahead and turn it off because I'll forget that it's on.
Tomato soup, by the way.
It looks like I'll be eating some tomato soup here in a minute. That sounds delightful, son. My son just came in and made a big old thing of soup. And it actually smells delightful. I haven't had tomato soup in a long time. I love them too. I love me some Norse music. So, all right. Celtic, Norse, whatever you want to call it, I would say. I'm pretty sure he's more in the Norse realm, but Scandinavian, etc. All right, all right, all right. Ready? Ready, Ed? Wow, you can't make this shit up. Okay. You have loyalty right off the bat. Then you have the fiery wrath. Show you guys on YouTube over there. Then you have reconciliation. Well, you fixing to have some drama. You ready? You fixing to have some drama. You are that person that is super, super loyal. And it takes a lot for someone to wreck that. They can chip it and they can crack it and they can do some damage to it, but it still takes a lot for you to absolutely cut someone off, especially if you care about them and you have given them your loyalty. So, one of these very people is about to really push that. They are about to hardcore push that to the point that they get this. They get the fiery wrath card from you. And I have a feeling that this is a let's just burn this bitch to the ground kind of fight. It's that kind. Like, okay, you want to say the things, let's say all the things. You want to do the things, let's do all the things. Like it doesn't just elicit like this tiny, I'm just going to cut you off response. It is absolutely lighting fire to all the gasoline, burning it down. What's funny is after all of that, they come right back asking for reconciliation with you. Thank you, Fatty Sue. This right here is completely up to you. It is not set in stone. It's not set in stone at all. But know that after all of this, after everything they do, they're literally going to come right back after you have completely obliterated every part of that bridge and ask for reconciliation. I have a feeling that you're going to tell them that they can go fuck themselves. But just know they are literally going to come right back and ask for reconciliation. In the meantime, though, it's some really, really hardcore drama shit. So know that that's coming. Get ready for that. And like I said, the reconciliation is completely up to you. But I have the feeling that you're going to tell them go fuck themselves. So. It is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah. Did that help? I have a feeling that you already saw this coming. Like you already see it coming. You already know it's fixing to happen. There's something poking me in the corner of the eye to start me up the wall. All right. Let me see if I can do this. There we go. All right. I wish this would literally tell me. Oh, well. It will not. So let's do this. Let me refresh, make sure I've got everybody on my list here. Gotcha. I figured you probably did because I saw the, oh, yes. I saw that. All right. This gives me no rhyme or reason. There we go. That's better. All right, Miss Ashley Murray, you ready? So I have Ashley Murray, then Esther DeFoy, Melinda, Mark Rothwell, Wendy Hayes. All right, ready? my live for the coordinate sigils, that's Friday. It is on my list. So if you guys register for it, you will get a reminder. I know TikTok has not been reminding people that someone, or telling people that someone is live, because I follow a whole bunch of different creators that I love watching live too, and it doesn't tell me anymore either. You have to actually register for the different events. So, all right, ready? Oh, was somebody asking about my gal back there? She's blue. She's blue. She matches my hair. I need to get a black light because she glows bright, bright blue too. Show you guys the doll. Let me see here. TikTok, I mean, YouTube can see it really, really well. Brody, will you turn the light on right there?
Which one?
This one. Oh, that did not help. Never mind. You can, yeah. She does look black, doesn't she? She's not though. If I would love to pull her down, but I have so much stuff around her. Now, that gal right there is a voodoo doll. That one, though, she's just a creepy baby doll that a friend of mine hand painted. And she, like I said, she is, if you go on YouTube and watch, you can see it much better. She's two-tone blue. She has a really dark, dark navy blue and then light blue on top. But yes, this gal right here, doesn't want to let go. No, she is absolutely a voodoo doll. Yeah, she's absolutely a voodoo doll. And she's fantastic, and I adore her. So yeah. Yep, she came from Murray LaVos. She is for success. Yeah. So if that's the one you were talking about, yes, she absolutely is a voodoo doll. And I have a piece of birch sitting right there. So yes. All righty. Miss Ashley Murray, how is the cloak? How is the mom? How is the sister? It's funny. I just asked about that because the very first card here is the rule of 3. That is the informed decision card. Then you have artfulness, And then you have the spirit of lightning. And there's something else I need clarity on. I saw you down there. Girl, you got a lot of stuff going on. Shit. It's like, I just need clarity on this decision. And it keeps wanting to draw like, there we go. See what I mean? It keeps wanting to draw tons of cards. And I'm like, look, what's the most important? Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh my God, this sneaky bitch still gave me 2 cards. Okay. So this one is the feminine intellect. Then you have gateway, opportunity, and warning. So, love. This right here tells me that you have something that's kind of in the works, this opportunity. It's like you've gotten wind of it, you've kind of had wind of it for a while, and now it's going to start becoming a reality. But there's something in your gut telling you that it's not right. It's like too good to be true. You're unsure which way to go forward with it. You need to make sure that you make a really informed decision, whether you say yes or no to this opportunity. This is absolutely one where you need to ask a couple of people around you. You need to get their opinion on it, and not just, hey, I know you've been in this situation, what do I do? This is, hey, here's the situation, what does your gut say about it? Because it's going to take a lot of finesse and a lot of artfulness to navigate through to the good part of this opportunity. Not just to navigate through the opportunity, not just to navigate through making the decision, but to navigate through the opportunity to the good part, to like kind of hopscotch your way around the kind of shit parts. The fact that the spirit of lightning is here tells me that this is going to pop up like that. It's going to be something that just, it's almost like it falls in your lap and is too good to be true. And it's hard for me to determine which way to lean on this, if this is something personal or if this is something with your job. But know that it's coming up and that it's going to like absolutely land in your lap like lightning. Like it's crazy. It's just going to smack right down in front of you. And it's like I keep feeling the need to say how abrupt it comes in, how like something falling, something coming right at you. So I don't know. I would say it probably does have to be personal, because usually with business stuff, I can at least feel that it's not something personal. This though, like I said, I still feel the need to keep talking about the lightning, keep talking about something falling, keep talking about something literally hitting in front of you. It's obviously important. So I'm going to say be careful this week, just because just be careful. Just be careful this week. Just be careful. But make sure that you talk to your counsel. Talk to the people around you that you really value their gut opinions of things. Because this is important. And it is too good to be true. In only one tiny way. The rest of it's great. One tiny way is not. So it's navigating past that one tiny way. So yeah. So I have bones on my balcony back there. And I have the door open because it's nice outside. And I heard something crunching and I looked up, and I'm glad that I have the screen door closed because there's a big old fat squirrel out there munching some bones. So it's kind of funny. All right. So next I have Miss Esther. Let me make sure this is in the right order. So Esther, Melinda, Mark, Wendy, Leslie, Jesse, and then Dawn. Yay, it is. All right. This thing kills me sometimes, I swear. All right, Miss Esther. Ready? Yeah, Ashley, I'm kind of curious. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate it. Woo. So for those of you guys that don't have a spiritual home, know that we've got you. There's a video on my TikTok there. If you guys have put in your application for the Black Lotus, just know that I have help and we're working through all of them. So look for your emails because we are answering every single one of y'all. So yeah. Hello in Oklahoma. All right. So you have messenger and diplomat. You also have artfulness. Then you have master craftsman and diligence. Well, you've really been getting pushed to your creativity's been getting pushed a little lately. And when I say that, I don't mean like you're going to drop everything and go be an artist living in a van. What I mean is that something within you something's been poking you a little bit. Like you've either been falling down art TikTok or YouTube or whatever, but something has been really pulling at those creative strings in you. So when I'm concentrating on these cards and the feeling, the energy, all that stuff, it's kind of like you've been watching all these things that rotate around one specific way of making art, way of doing something artistically. But the thing is, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do it like everybody else is doing it. So you're kind of like circling everything. You're kind of circling everything. You have an insane talent. You have an insane talent in there, and I don't think you've unleashed it yet. I almost said unlocked, but I think that you know it's there, and I think it's unlocked. I think you just haven't unleashed it yet. It's almost like, I don't know if you're just nervous or if you're afraid to or what it is. You have an insane talent, love. So as you're falling down the rabbit hole and looking at all of these different ways of doing this type of art, 2 it is. Okay. Okay. There's two aspects of you. You're really a very dualistic person. You can work in the love, light, happiness, beautiful people, you know, blend in with everybody, and you can also work in the darkness. Like you're full on comfortable there too. You have beauty and design and then darkness and fog. Like you're absolutely comfortable in both of them. Not only comfortable, like you can live in either one and be happy. Like you need both of them to be happy, but you could live in either one. The duality aspect of you is what you need to put into this. Melding the beauty and the finesse and the teeny tiny details with this deep dark aspect is exactly what you need to do to move forward with this. Because whatever this art, this design, this way of doing artist, this, it's funny because it's not painting, it's not drawing, it's like something really unique and weird. And I wish I want to know, I'm not kidding. You being able to meld this super dark shit with this beautiful, awesome, tiny design is what pulls this master craftsman out. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. And it's funny that we're talking about this every now and then there's a reading that resonates with me hardcore. So yeah, I've been thinking about getting back to painting and actually taking some time off and painting again. And so you're my sign from the universe too, because what you just said, especially a lot of people don't understand how to meld the two together. So yes, love, we absolutely want to see what you come up with. I'm serious. We want to see what you make. Because whatever this is, it's just glorious. It's glorious. There we go. It's about healing, but like I said, yep. I love it. Love, 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 love. Yes. I'm so glad that helped. I'm so glad that helped. Hey, Lando, how are you? All right. Miss Melinda. So I have Melinda, Mark, Wendy, Leslie, Jesse, and Dawn. Oh, yes. Yes, you're going to have to now. Hey, guys, how are you? Well, all right. We're just going to throw cards. Thank you for sharing the live video, guys. And make sure you guys follow my top people up there. So I will have the rest of my lives for this next week up and scheduled tomorrow. The week after that, it is going to change a little bit. I'm just letting you know. So you'll get me next Sunday, but the Sunday after that is Mother's Day. And you will not get me that evening. I may do a little bit of a live, but it won't be anything like this, just so you know. I am going to get my Mother's Day present to myself is to get the rest of my half sleep finished. That's where I will be. So, all right. Miss Melinda. What is up with you guys with the messenger? I just realized this too. And this is the one that flung out. Messenger and diplomat. Messenger and diplomat. Then you have hospitality and abundance. Always good to see. Then you have decision, performance, and impact. There's a yawn. Hello in southeastern Oklahoma from northeastern Oklahoma. All right. So, ooh, you are about to get, thank you, love. You are absolutely about to get pulled onto a different path, one that you had no idea you needed to be on. Okay. I don't know if things for you have been a little stagnant lately, or you feel like you're not on the right path, because I have a feeling you know something needs to change. You just don't know what. Thank you for the wishing bottles. Here's the thing. You're going to have to start looking for, it's literally like glowing lights. Like, it's almost like runway lights. I'm not kidding. Like, your spirit guides, everybody that's giving you signs are like these glowing runway lights. They're being so obvious with it. It's crazy. They're being so obvious with it. And they're going to start being more and more and more so. And as you see them, like nobody else may notice it but you. But it's going to be so obvious that you're going to go, oh my God, like, how do you guys not see this shit? As you start following these paths, as you start walking down this runway, the abundance is going to come just flooding in every time. Every time you turn onto a different runway, the abundance just... It is going to lead you to a point where you have to make a decision. And this decision is going to be when it comes to that final kind of runway there, right before you step onto it. Because as you step onto this final runway, it's a complete cut from the person you used to be. So know that in going down these runways, it is just completely making over who you are and making your path over to get you to the to where you need to be. So it's going to be an interesting few months for you, but these signs are going to start popping up like this. I have a feeling they kind of already are, and maybe you just didn't realize what they were. This is kind of your, you know, when you say ready, set, go, this is like ready, like that's what this is. This is like your warning light. Like you got T-2 minutes. Like that's what this message is right here. It's fixing to start hitting you. So you're going to have to be ready to run and jump onto each one of these runways. So yeah, you're going to have to be ready to run and jump. Just letting you know. It's going to come really fast. Hello in Illinois. I will be up your way in a couple of weeks in the Chicago area. So, love, you're fixing to be on the fast track to where you need to be spiritually. Just letting you know. Yeah, run. It's literally going to be like a video game. Run and jump, run and jump, run and jump. Southeastern Texas. I don't know that I'll really be down that way. So next month, I will be in Chicago at the Days of the Dead Festival. After that, I will be in Austin one weekend, and the following weekend, I will be in Oklahoma City for the Austin Oddities and Curiosities, and then the Oklahoma City PopCon. I have Mr. Mark Rothwell next. You ready? Then Wendy Hayes, then Leslie Hawks, then Jesse. Oh, you just want to throw cards at me, huh? Okay, I see you. You're gonna go like that. And then Miss Dawn. So if you guys would like to learn from me, I do teach mentorship classes. They are kind of at your own pace, but I do have office hours. You can come ask me questions about anything and everything. And we talk about all kinds of bullshit too. I mean, yeah. Well, all right, Mark. Oh, this is, you got some interesting relationship issues going on, don't you? Because I just noticed when I look down, it's like two cards, and a card in the middle. All right. So Mark, are you here? Because I need to be asking you some questions. If not, I'm just going to go forward. So if you guys want to take one of my Oracle classes, that's actually on the site. You can take it whenever you want. I've got a whole bunch of classes on there. You can literally take at your own pace. And yeah, there you are. All right. Got you. So for some reason, you're the right. I don't know why, but you're the right in this. The other person is the left. Okay. The reason that I said that this is something interesting as far as relationship goes is because this here in the middle is the decision and impact card. Over here, these two cards fell out like this, and these two fell out like this. So let's talk about your side. The card here is the reconciliation of opposites. On top of that, you have unresolved emotions. So you've got a couple aspects of yourself that you're still trying to put back together. You have a ton of emotions that you've just stuffed in the box and you're like, I'll deal with them later. But now they're kind of overflowing the box. You're going to have to deal with them. You're going to have to deal with them. These two opposite sides of yourself, you're going to also have to figure out how to repair that string that goes between the two of them, because it's not a bridge and you don't need to meld them together. It's just them going along together. Does that make sense? It's like two cars side by side, and there used to be this really cool string between them that at least kept them kind of in check, and the string is not there. So you need to reattach that string so they can at least go, you know, like together. Because right now one goes like this and then one, and it's like this. So it's like you're two different people. You change back and forth. A lot of it is because these emotions are like going everywhere out of the box. This other part over here, this other person is kind of in a similar thing. Same but different. Let me say it that way. They're literally the opposite of you. Whereas you have your emotions that are overflowing right now because they've been sitting there in the box and festering. And so that string is gone and you're doing this. They have the balance of contraries on the top. And then they have the future on the bottom down here like this. So they're balancing themselves. They're getting their balance in place. They're getting that string reattached to where they're not like this. So they're getting their string attached. However, their emotions that they're hiding have to deal with a massive amount of fear of commitment, fear of the future, fear of being left. It's not so much that they don't want to commit. It's not so much that they don't want a relationship. It's not that they're literally afraid of being left. They're afraid of being left. So they have a lot of baggage and they have a lot of fear of the future. Like they almost don't, their way of thinking is, well, why would I give my time, my heart, my soul, my energy to someone if they're just going to leave me? That's their way of thinking. That's how they feel. They're not coming out and saying it, but this is how they feel. So know that that is the underlying aspect of it. They're not going to tell you that out front, like right out. But you two are the same, just mirrored. Like y'all are literally the same, just mirrored. It is sad. And unfortunately, I totally understand. I totally understand that. So in getting back into dating again, that's one thing that's been the hardest thing for me is I don't have a lot of free time. I love what I do and I have thrown myself fully into it. I don't have a lot of free time. And who I give that to is important. And I have a feeling it's the same way with this person. But it's kind of like, why do I want to give my precious free time to somebody that's probably just going to leave me in the end, or that I'm going to leave? Does that make sense? I think that's just the world we live in. And I think, unfortunately, COVID has shown all of us, no matter what you think of COVID, it has shown all of us that things can change like this. And so many people changed during COVID that either you assumed was that they were going to be there forever, they were never going to go anywhere, and they changed. So it's really hard to look at other people now and go, okay, are they going to stay? But here's the thing. Even though this is this person's fear, this is something that this person has to work on. Just like you getting your string attached and dealing with those emotions, this is just something that they have to work on. One thing that I remind myself, and you might remind this person, everybody comes into your life for a reason. Even if it's just for you guys to go have coffee one time. Even if it's just for 5-6 years. Everybody comes into your life for a reason. And you just have to enjoy them while they're here. So, I hope that helps a little bit. And you need to reattach that string and deal with those bubbling emotions that are coming everywhere. Because they're going over everything. All right, Miss Wendy Hayes. So for those of you guys that were curious about booking appointments with me, if you go to thebluebodhi.com on services, I'm only doing them. You have to send in like the little contact form there. Thank you for the compliments, guys. You have to send in the form. My schedule is getting so hectic over the next few months that I had to cut off like automatic appointment scheduling because I have travel days that have shifted now and I don't want to have to be moving people. So if you message me and there's a contact form, just tell me what you need. I'll get you. I got you. And just so you guys know, I do have somebody coming to start doing all kinds of amazing shadow work, classes, appointments, etc. So yes, I'm so glad. I will make that announcement later this week, and I cannot wait for you guys to I cannot wait to tell you guys. So if you guys would like to order some of the bracelets I've got on my little bitty wristies here, I got in a shipment of way too many bracelets because you guys have been asking for the sounds. So I have them on my website. The catch is The catch is these will be intuitively chosen and sent to you by me. And yes, I will send you a little thing telling you what the bracelet is, because there's a ton of them. There's a ton of them. But I will choose one for you. I will wear every single one of them. And they will all have a little bit of blue lotus oil on them. You can bet. So if you guys would like one, they're on the website. Go grab you some. And if you want to order multiples, if you'll send me a message through the website, like through the contact form, just say, hey, I want to order like 4 or 5 or whatever. I will totally make you a discount. Okay. Make you a discount, give you a discount. Words are hard. No, Kelso, I don't have big old man sizes, but I'm sure I can find some. So if you tell me when you're going to see me, if you're coming to Indianapolis or Chicago, I will make sure I have something special for you. Okay. All right. So Miss Wendy Hayes, ready? You start off with fiery wrath. Golly. I just looked down and went, holy shit. You start off with fiery wrath. Then you have tardiness and lethargy. Then you have love, fertility, and sexuality. Oh, love. You are just like a bumper car right now. Oh, sweet pea. What is going on with you? This is like crazy. Okay. This is crazy, crazy. Like, ADHD, but at the same time, it is, I hate the cowlick in my hair right here. It always parts in one spot. And I'm like, stop it. Because then these go in my eye and then these don't. Sorry. I'm like, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Anyway, love, you start off with a fiery wrath. So something gets you worked up, and I don't mean like, let's burn it all down. Something gets you worked up and you get going and just blah, 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 blah. And then the next thing you know, you're like in this crazy lethargic phase. Like, I don't want to do shit now. It's almost like all your energy, and then it crashes. And then it's like middle of the road energy. So it's all this crazy feminine power, and you're rotating between these 3 things. And there's no rhyme or reason. It's just like bing, 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 all over the place like a pinball. There's a reason. Believe it or not, there's a reason. Because this right here is something that's just, you're noticing it now. It's probably something that's been going on for a little bit, like 6, 8 months, maybe a year, but you're noticing it now. Like, you're driving your own self crazy with it. So I drew another card, and of course, this is the Gateway Opportunity Warning card. The key word in this is warning. There's something that's out of balance right now with you. That's why there's 3 things here, and that's why you're pinballing between them. 3 is perfect balance. Something has your balance off kilter. That's why you're noticing it. That's why you're driving yourself crazy right now. The thing is, each of these 3 things is an extreme aspect of yourself. Extreme energy, anger, fire, go forward. Extreme pause, stop, dragging yourself. Extreme feminine wiles. They're all extreme parts of yourself. First of all, let me say this. Some of this is hormonal. So that's the first place I would start, would be to head to the doctor and say, hey, everything's all over the place. So what can I do? Like, what's up? What can I do? That's the first place I would start, love. It's the first place I would start. There's a couple of herbs that will help you too, as far as evening out hormones. Black cohosh will help. Red raspberry leaf will help unless you're pregnant. If you're pregnant, do not drink red raspberry leaf. Black cohosh, dong quai will help. Ginger will help. Okay, good. So you went last week. Good. Getting those back into place where they're supposed to be is key. The other aspect of this is finding your center. Something has had you off kilter for about the last, like I said, 8 months or so, physically and spiritually. So that's why I said start with the hormones, start with making sure everything is where it's supposed to be. The next part of it is finding your center. Because it's funny, I keep seeing the triangle like this, like the crazy energy here, the lethargy here, and the crazy feminine wiles here. You need to find your center. The problem is that can be hard. That can be hard to do. It can be hard to find your center. Okay. So you had 2 flop out. You have Master, Craftsman, and Diligence. And then you also have the Present. So there's 2 things for you finding your center. Because I was like, I didn't want to say, let me draw a card and see if it'll tell me, because this deck tends to be a dick sometimes. And I'm like, I literally just need clarification. And it's like, here's clarification on this shit you already know. I'm like, you fuck, that doesn't help me. But it actually gave me clarification this time. There's 2 things you need to do to finding your center. The first one, it has to do with this Master, Craftsman, and Diligence card. You need to get back to the mindless little hobby you used to do that allowed your hands to be busy and your mind can literally drift off. Because the way that this is all out of whack, this triangle, there's no way you could sit down and just meditate right now. There's just no way. Your brain's either going to be going 90 to nothing, you're going to go to sleep, or you're going to be thinking about all this other stuff you need to do later. You're not going to be able to sit down and actually meditate. I go through phases like this where I can't sit down and meditate. I have to sit down and draw. I have to sit down and paint. I have to sit down and write poetry. I have to sit and do something where my hands are busy and my brain can go way the fuck over there. That's exactly what you need to do. That's what you need to do to meditate, to work out some of getting this triangle back into place. That was not a triangle, that was a diamond. There we go. Anyway, the other part is the present. You need to make a conscious decision when you catch your mind drifting to one of these 3 areas, when you catch yourself being crazily energetic or really, or sliding down into that lethargy or sliding over here. You need to force yourself to be in the now. One of my favorite ways to do this is to like do the little happy dance. Like I happy dance over everything. Mainly it's food, but I happy dance over everything. Taking a big breath, being in the now. Like this is one of the reasons I love textured things. Like the edge of my desk here has this beautiful old ribbony rope pattern on it, carved into it. I love feeling it because it makes me realize that this is my desk. I'm sitting here. I'm right now feeling this under my fingertips. There's a lot of times I have to pull myself back into the now too by doing something little bitty like that. And it really is something little bitty that pulls you back into the now. Sitting and taking, 6 deep breaths in a row. Whatever it is you need to do to pull yourself back into the now. Those 2 things will help you get that balance between those 3. It will help you get that balance back, love, before you drive yourself crazy. Because I know how that feels to drive yourself crazy with stuff like this. I absolutely do. So I hope that helps. None of us really appreciate our now. We kind of always are looking too far forward or too far backward. So yeah. All right, Miss Leslie Hawks. I have Leslie, Jesse, and Dawn. Hey, Atlas, how are you? So for any of you guys, gals, excuse me, that are suffering with menopause, that have issues with hormones. Now, like I said, red raspberry leaf does help, but if you are pregnant, do not drink red raspberry leaf. It can make you go into labor, okay? So that's a no-no. But black cohosh, red clover, dong quai, all four of those will help, okay? Woo, that's too many, sir. Ginger and turmeric helps too. Leslie, throwing cards at me. Now, look here. All right, you're obviously important. I'm going to leave you over there. You cannot make this shit up. Okay. All right. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you got a lot going on. You have perpetual desire. Then you have decision, performance, and impact. Then, like I said, you can't make this up. You also have love, fertility, and sexuality. So these are kind of two different things. We're going to talk about this really quick, and we're going to talk about that really quick. So I got to make it short and sweet because I've got 15 minutes to finish 3 of you. All right. So, woo, girl. All 3 of these have the full moon in them too. That's interesting. You are absolutely, oh, okay. I see what's up. I'm going to go ahead and tell you these two. So these two fell out together, right? So you have ambition and the hunt, and then you have beauty and vanity. Then you have the Loki card. Girl, I'm not sure what's up with you relationship-wise, love-wise right now. Your feminine abilities, your feminine skills, you're through the roof. Like you are just exuding it everywhere. The thing is, you can't make up your mind on what you want. You keep going back and forth between, it's not 2 different people, but it's like 2 different ways of being, 2 different yous. So like there's the super sexy, all, I mean, just oozing it everywhere you. And then there's the solid, ladylike, statuesque, powerful you. Does that make sense? And so you, it's almost like you're rotating back and forth, and you have, you want to consolidate them, but you don't know how. What's awesome is that beauty and vanity card, and with all these other beauty cards here, sweetheart, you're absolutely one of those people that is very, very talented when it comes to glamour magic, when it comes to love magic, when it comes to those things. You're very in tune with your feminine side, whether you think so or not. You're very in tune with it. You see things that other people don't. You're able to see things in other women that they don't see. You're able to go, you know, if you just did this, it would change this. And they go, what the fuck? How'd you know that? You're super in tune with it. And I know guys, when people talk about glamour magic or beauty magic or whatever, a lot of people go, well, that's just makeup or whatever. No, it's not. No, it's not. And most people that work with glamour magic, with beauty magic, with things like that, they don't even have any idea that they're that talented with it. It's normal to them. Other people look at that person and go, how the fuck do you do that? It's normal to them. So with you though, you have something specific you're hunting for. It is an energy. You have something specific you're hunting for. Like you have your list of yeses, you have your list of no's, you have your list of I want this, I don't want this. You have also the list of I'm willing to compromise on these things. But you've got to fully take hold and step into this. You don't have to choose one or the other because you own both. You can be whichever one you want to be. You don't have to choose one over the other. The fact that you own both and the fact that you can be both and you can flip back and forth like this is fucking fantastic. Own that. Own that. Own that you can do both of them. Not that you have to choose. Because that Loki card right there tells me that the thing that's sticking in your path right now is what's trying to make you choose between the two. And in trying to choose between the two, you're not harnessing all of that power and all of that energy. It's keeping it split on purpose. Once you fully own both of those and you walk firm in both of them, there's no stopping you moving forward with what you want. So, in no way do you have to fucking choose. You don't have to choose. They're both yours. They both belong to you. And you're a master at both of them. You don't have to choose. So, you're welcome. You're welcome, love. I used to love to do people's makeup. I have my esthetician license. I actually went to get my license so I could do lashes. I did lashes for a while. I used to build custom lashes with colors and diamonds and all kinds of stuff. And now my hands shake too bad and I can't do it. So it's what it is. I get really nervous getting up by anybody's eyeballs. So you're so welcome, love. Okay, really? All right, Miss Jessie. I have Jessie and then I have Dawn. Yay, high five for all the estheticians. Yay, I'm so excited for you. I will tell you what, man, getting your esthetician license will make you absolutely afraid of, it's almost makeup, certain types of makeup, because you'll start to see, like you literally start to see which ones are good and which ones are bad and what they do to your skin, and it just, what some different products do to your skin. It's just crazy. What the fuck? Like you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. It does. It totally ruins it for me. Like now I used to love like cheap makeup, like CoverGirl and things like that, because I have so many different colors. Now I'm like, not putting that on my face. Not put that on my face. So yeah. And then my skin also is like, now you're allergic to that. Yeah. All right. You can't make this shit up, Jessie. Okay. You also, and y'all saw me shuffle the cards repeatedly, right? You also start off with perpetual desire. You can't make this shit up. Then you also have decision, performance, and impact. But then you have keeper of secrets. So why are you hiding that awesome feminine power you have there, girl? Why are you hiding it? Because that's exactly what this is telling me. I don't know if you're afraid of it. I don't know if you're just worried if you let it out, you won't be able to put it back in the box. I don't know what's up, but love, you've really got to, thank you, love. You've really got to let it out. You have this. So you and Leslie need to be friends. You and Leslie need to be friends. Gotcha. Okay. I understand that. I do understand that. And I'm sorry. I've been married to 2 now, and I refuse to go down that path again. I understand. Okay, I understand. Here's the thing. The reason I said you two need to be friends is hers is one way and yours is another. With yours, girl, you need to be learning how to do fertility magic, how to be doing love magic, how to be doing those kind of things. And when I say love magic, guys, I don't mean you know, doing love spells and doing something against somebody else's free will, but fertility magic, self-love, things like that. Sweetheart, you're so talented with making things happen. You would be a fantastic matchmaker. You would be fantastic with helping people find their person. Like, you and I should chat. You need to absolutely be delving down that rabbit hole of love magic, of fertility magic, of love and fertility workings, because girl, your femininity is just insanely through the roof, and I'm sorry that you have to keep it in a box. And what's funny is, though, I feel like you keep it in a glass box. Like, you know it's there. You know it's there. You keep it in a beautifully ornate glass box. And I'm sorry that you can't let it out. So we need to find you some ways of you letting it out and walking your path with it, helping others and walking your path with it. Because holy shit, love. Holy shit. You are super, super talented. I followed you back. So yeah. You really, really need to, I've got some awesome books and things like that I can recommend to you to help you. This is where your talent lies, love. This is where your spiritual talent lies. You could help a ton of people with this. A ton of people with this. A fuck ton of people with this. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Aren't we all looking for Vikings? The fuck? Somebody, yeah. Somebody please find me one. Or 2. Or 4. I'd be happy with one. Did that come out of my mouth? I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't even have time for myself, much less 4. Y'all know you laughed. Y'all know you laughed at that. Y'all know you laughed at that. You're welcome. All right, Miss Dawn. Yes, 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 Miss Jessie. I've got some books and stuff. Yes. Kelso, do not perpetuate this. I will get worse. I'm not kidding. Sorry, not sorry. It's exactly. Y'all gonna make me snort laugh. Stop it. Stop. Well, all right, Dawn. You just wanted to switch it all up just to end it. Hey, in no way is that being greedy. I am down for having a stable full of Vikings. I'm down. I'm just saying what I'm saying. This is why Kelso and I are friends. I'm just saying what I'm saying. All right, Miss Dawn, let's get serious. All right, girl, what the fuck, man? You start off with Loki. You start off with the Loki card. He's popped up repeatedly tonight. You start off with him. Then you also have Master Craftsman Diligence. I love how every time I read with these, there are some that just pop up. No matter how many times I shuffle, they just come out. And then you have Crossing Between Life and Death. That almost instantly elicited a snort laugh from me, Kelso. Oh, shit, fuck. Okay. All right. And then, of course, We have to have 3. I just needed 1 to clarify something, but you got 3, Dawn. All right. And it really didn't clarify shit. All right. Woo! Girl, you're a trickster, period. You just have the trickster energy, I swear. You have, because when I saw the Loki pull up and I saw these other 2 cards, a lot of times I'm like, oh, son of a bitch, fucking Loki energy. But for you, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. This is, you have that fantastic ornery ass energy. And that's what makes you you. That's what makes you happy, is having that trickster energy. It's not bad trickster energy. It's fun. It's enjoying the moment. It's laughing. It's just awesome. In fact, you are a master at it. I would bet that you can get anybody to fucking laugh, no matter what mood they're in. I would bet that you're literally that's your craft. Like, you're a master at it. You're able to cheer people up. You're able to make them laugh. You're able to do all of these things. Here's the thing, though. The reason I needed clarification was this last card right here, crossing between life and death, because that is a humongous decision. It tells me that you're at a crossroads right now. And when I say crossroads, I don't mean just like, which way do I go? This is like a massive ass crossroads. And we're talking like 5-lane highways in each direction, and you have no fucking idea which one to take. And because you have no idea which to take, this is the tardy, or the sluggishness sluggishness card. Because you have no idea which one to take, it's causing you to pause, and it's causing you literally to freeze up. Which brings you to this card. This is the known unknown. You're that person that craves change. You crave things happening. You crave doing something different all the time. You need it. I understand that on a deep level. If you had a job that is mundane, you have a relationship that is mundane, same thing every damn day, it's like, I'm out. I'm gonna jump off the balcony. Like, I can't do this. You just can't. You just can't. So here's the thing. That's where this last card comes in. This is the loyalty card. Sweetheart, knowing that that's your talent, knowing that you need that constant shifting, that constant change, and knowing that those 2 things make you who you are. You absolutely need to be loyal to you. You need to be loyal to you. You need to be loyal to the fact that you need something that keeps you on your toes, and that you need that change. You need to be able to joke and make people happy and go forward in that way. And you need that change. You need a job. You need something that allows you, it's almost hectic. You know, where some people would be like, oh my God, like, I'm going to go crazy. It's too much. You need that. Like, you crave that. You have to have so much shit to do. So you need to be loyal. You need to absolutely be loyal to you. Be loyal to all of this. You're not broken. You're not broken. That is awesome. Well, I know, unfortunately, a lot of times people will say, oh, well, you just have ADHD and you just need to, get on medication or calm down or do this or this or this. You don't. You are not broken. You need to be loyal to you. You need to be loyal to you. Own it. Own it. You're going to be fantastic at this new job. You're going to be utterly fantastic at it. utterly fantastic at it. Well, that being my very last one,